Well, good morning, everyone. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here, and this is going to be a what I eat in a day video. Not usually like me, but I did get a request, you guys. Ricky Lee requested a what I eat in a day video. So this is what I'm going to do today. I just went for my walk. It was 8.5, I think, kilometers, about 5.25 miles. It was great, but it was cold out there, and I went like this to get some cold therapy, but I'm quite cold. My hands are cold. So I made myself a cup of coffee. That's what's in my mug, and there's about a half a pack of Element chocolate caramel. So my electrolytes are in here. My coffee is in here. I'm warming up my hands this morning as I say good morning to you guys. I have not eaten anything yet. A lot of times when I do my morning walk, I like to eat and then walk. But I wanted to have some picanha, and I didn't have any ready. So my picanha is currently cooking, and in a little while, I'll probably have some picanha and eggs. So stay tuned for that. And also, I'm going to show what my son, who went keto to help his ADHD, eats in a day. So you're going to get a twofer. You're going to get what I, as a carnivore, eat in a day, and then what my son, who is 15 years old and is keto, what he's going to eat in a day today. And this is, I guess, weekend edition because it's Saturday. So things can kind of be a lot more relaxed today. I don't have a school schedule to follow, although it's going to be a busy day around here for me. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in a little while to show you what I'm eating for breakfast. My first meal of the day, yay! It's picanha, and I know it looks a little done. It's only done on the outside. It's because the picanha was like almost all the way unthawed, but not quite. So when I sliced it open, it was a little raw on the inside. So too rare for me. I mean, I like it rare, but this was too rare. So I threw it in a skillet, not these two end pieces. These are the two ends. They're like done nicely. These were a little rare, so I just threw them in the skillet. And then with a little bit of the picanha fat that was kind of rendered off, I cooked these 2 eggs. So I've got about 11 ounces of picanha and 2 pasture-raised eggs, and I'm gonna finally get to break my fast. It is about 12:30 right now. This is later than I usually eat, but I've had a busy morning, and that is one of the beautiful things about carnivore is that, yes, I was hungry, but I was still able to like get what I needed done without feeling like, oh, I have low blood sugar, I just have to eat, you know? I'm just able to handle that kind of situation. So yep, this is what I'm going to do for this first meal, and I'll be back later to show you guys what I'm having for dinner. My son and I are having the same dinner tonight, so this is going to be mine. You saw 2 plates of chicken. There will be 2 plates of chicken. I'll show you Zach's at the end. It is not the same plate of chicken, but this one's mine. So I'm having 2 chicken thighs, and all I did was sprinkle them with Redmond seasoned salt, cook them in the tasty air fryer, and they turned out looking juicy and crispy at the same time. Like, how is that possible? Like, it's pretty crispy. And I cannot wait to dig into these. I'm also going to show you guys my macros. So I did put in my food into Carb Manager. I prefer Carb Manager. I don't know why. It just seems simpler to me, easier to use. And so, sorry, Pixel's down here rubbing my legs because she loves chicken. She doesn't like cat food chicken, but she loves this chicken. Anyways, so yes, Carb Manager, I will be putting up on the screen probably right now, probably over here, maybe over here. You'll see my macros for the day. This is how I am finishing out my day. And then probably when I'm done eating, I will have a cup of decaf coffee with about 1.5 tablespoons of heavy cream in there. Whenever I have coffee, I don't always put heavy cream in. I still do that occasionally, and I'll talk about that a little bit more if I do that in a little while. So right now, though, it's time for me to go eat this chicken because, yeah, I can hardly stand it. It looks delicious and smells delicious. So first of all, I didn't ever mention on this video why my shirt changed. My shirt change was because I didn't spill on myself or anything. I know, I'm notorious for that, but no. It's because I was filming a few videos today, and I thought if I release like 4 videos in a row with the same shirt on, that's going to look weird, like I don't do laundry. So I did change my shirt when I, at some point, I think before I started filming the chicken. I promise you though, what I eat in a day is all on the same day. I just changed my shirt because it's a Saturday today and I did a lot of filming. So I am now going to enjoy, that chicken was delicious. I am now going to enjoy a cup of decaf coffee, and I have about a third, no, maybe like a fourth, I don't know. I don't measure it, you guys. Just kind of pour some in, like a little bit of the Element chocolate salt. And then I just wanted to highlight this cream that I use. So this is by Clover. It's heavy whipping cream by Clover. It says "Welcome to Clover Country" on the carton. And there's two reasons why I buy this. One of them is the ingredient is literally cream. No gums, no carrageenan, no any of that stuff. And the other reason is it's a little higher fat. So it's a tablespoon is 60 calories with 6 grams of fat instead of 50 calories with 5 grams of fat. So I just find that it makes the coffee like a little bit more creamy, and it tastes super good. It's hard to believe how much better when you take something out, how much better it tastes. Unfortunately, even though there's less stuff in there, it's pretty expensive, but I really just don't want to be eating carrageenan, you guys, or I don't even know the names of the other gums that they put in the heavy cream. So I go ahead and splurge for this. And in California, where I get this is at my local Sprouts. So this will be the last thing I put in my body that has calories, energy, nutrition, whatever you want to call it in here. After this, it'll just be water, if I have anything, until bedtime. So this is how I'm finishing my day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I think there'll be one more entry because I'm going to show you now what Zach ate today. And you'll have to forgive me. I think I gave him his breakfast and then forgot to like specifically film his breakfast for like as I was giving it to him. So like I made the breakfast and I filmed me making the breakfast for a different video, but then I don't think I filmed it and showed it on the plate. So I'll just show you some footage, like I'll clip some footage out of the video that I made for that recipe. And then, sorry, my air fryer was beeping at me. I guess I had paused it too long. Anyways, because it was loud and I just wanted to be able to record this. Yeah, so I'll just put some footage in. You'll see it when you see it. It was what I made for him for breakfast. So it was some Carnivore, Ketovore French toast. He actually did end up eating all of that, so that was good. But I talk about, in the video that I did film me telling you like what I would do differently. So in case I forget to put that in, the bread had no sweetness in it, because it's carnivore. And then I made it ketovore by putting in some cinnamon and a little bit of allulose. I cooked it in butter and then sprinkled it with that cinnamon allulose. And as long as you had enough of that stuff on there, it was pretty good. But the bread by itself, not as good. So I think next time what I will do, because I'm making it for him, not for me, is put a little allulose in the bread. And I think then it'll be like 100%, slam dunk, home run. I know I'm mixing sports metaphors. So anyway, enjoy now what my son Zach ate today on a ketogenic diet to improve his ADHD symptoms. Okay, so we're going back in time. We're starting Zach's what he eats in a day right now. And while I was on my walk this morning, it turns out he woke up a little earlier than usual and he was hungry and I wasn't here. So he grabbed a few pepperonis. So sometimes he'll go to the fridge and grab some pepperoni slices to tide himself over. And so I wasn't obviously able to film that since I was walking, but he did have a few pepperonis. Now I'm going to make for him a little bowl of yogurt. So this is the kind I buy for him. It's expensive, but it's organic, 100% grass-fed yogurt. It's Greek yogurt. It's whole milk yogurt. And he likes this, which I'm super happy with. Because he's keto or ketovore, he doesn't eat it plain. So we're going to add a little bit of organic vanilla extract as well as a little bit of allulose to sweeten it up. Now, let me tell you, before he changed his diet, he ate a ton, and I mean a ton, of full sugar yogurt, regular unhealthy yogurt. And when he went keto and I showed him the two labels, he was shocked at how many fewer carbs and sugars are in this yogurt as opposed to his other yogurt. So he didn't start with eating yogurt, but he did say that was something he missed. So I am perfectly happy replacing the full sugar, non-Greek, non-healthy, yogurt with this. I feel like this is a much, much healthier option. So yeah, I'm just going to give him about a half a cup of this right now. And the reason for that is I am currently baking up a loaf of carnivore bread, and in a couple hours, it'll be done and it'll be cooled off, and I'm going to turn that into some Ketovore French toast for him. So he's going to have like a little bit of French toast at lunchtime today. He said he wanted to give that a try. So he's not having a full big breakfast. Normally he'd have 3 eggs with a little bit of sausage. So like I said, it's Saturday today. We're a little bit more flexible today, and so this is what we're doing. Okay, so here's that yogurt all mixed up and ready to take back to him. I guess I'll see you guys later when I have the French toast all ready. I'll show you what I do to make him some Ketovore French toast, and fingers crossed he likes it, because if so, that'll be another new food for him to try, which is a big deal for him with his sensory issues. So yeah, I'll see you back here in a little bit with that. Stay tuned. All right, guys, this is Zach's dinner tonight. So check this out. These are 2 ginormous chicken thighs. I don't know how, I can never tell what the camera can see. I don't have a camera operator, you guys. I just have to figure it out. 2 ginormous chicken thighs that I just made in my tasty air fryer. And so this will be his last meal of the day. Earlier, he was hungry. So it's currently 5:45, and around 4 o'clock, he was already hungry. So he did have a hunk of Colby Jack cheese, probably about 2 ounces. I don't know. I don't measure his food. About 2 ounces, though, to tide him over. But he just came out. He knew I was making chicken, and he said, "Where chicken?" So he is very excited for this. I did film myself making this recipe. It's not even really much of a recipe, but this turned out fantastic. It's just, I didn't add any fat or anything. I just Redmond seasoned salt in my tasty air fryer. It smells, it looks delicious. So yeah, this is what he's going to have for dinner tonight, and I'll be back to show you what he will be having for dessert, because he eats dessert, you guys. I don't. He does. This is Zach's dessert. So this will be the last entry of the what I and my son Zach ate today. I'm going to pause that just in case it's disturbing. But what this is one of my fudgy keto cookies that I make for him. It's made with the Equip Prime Protein, which is beef isolate protein. And then it does have some cocoa powder, some sugar-free chocolate chips, and things like that. So I have never actually tasted these. It's a little too far in the keto direction for me. But literally, he'll eat one, and that's it. He feels satisfied as far as dessert goes. So he will wrap up his night with this and probably a glass of whole milk to go with. But I just wanted to show you guys this. So I hope that you have enjoyed this what I eat in a day and what my son Zach eats in a day vlog. And if you did, please go ahead and smash that like button down there. It really helps out the channel. Share it if you think it'll help somebody, all that good stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you ate today. I would love to hear it. And I guess now that means it's time for me to go and meet some wellness, one fantastic day of eating at a time. Bye, everybody.